welcome to a quick, brief presentation on signs to look for addictions and how to refer those addictions as well. My name is Meyer. I'm a counselor at the Mental Health and Wellness Center, and I appreciate your attention to this for just a few moments to get some ideas around addiction situations in the classroom. As you may have heard, addictions are on the rise after the COVID era. And we have lots of concerns about that. And we're upgrading our ways of treating addictions on campus. And I'll tell you about a couple of those as we go. So I'd like to share some slides with you and start with the signs themselves, what to look for in detecting addictions on campus. So often people will need more of the substance or behavior to have the same effect, to maintain. You can see some craving going on with addictions often. And also when friends are concerned, this is really common that friends will reach out in some way when another friend has addictions. And that's really important to pay attention to. Also irritability, impacting day-to-day living. Hypervigilance, when there's an escalated type of behavior or focus on certain classroom assignments in rising intensity. Also when grades and work results are changing in drastic or severe ways. Pleasure in activities lacking, that can be also a sign of depression, but substances could be involved in that. Hygiene changes can be really an important clue. Also, going against values in any way will signal addiction sometimes. Larger amounts over longer periods of time needed, and last but not least, controlling or collecting substances and over preparing for behaviors. That goes back to the hypervigilance idea. And the DSM-4, the mental health manual, is where we look for the particular diagnostic criteria for addictions. The American Society of Addictions Medicine has informed the DSM, and some of those pieces include how people are impaired and how severe it is in categories, whether it's abuse or dependence. And these last few slides, I'll go through real quickly, just to let you know that there are lots of underlying things that we look at in addictions when treating addictions and also preventing addictions. So these are some biological factors which get to brain effects and lots to look for there. This is a very basic overview, and lots of underlying causes of addictions. It could be societal, it could be biological, social, even cultural. And so there's theories about addictions that are ongoing, models of addictions, and also types of addictions, of course. There's many types of addictions as there are behaviors in society. So these are some of the categories that they tend to fall into and things to look out for. And with that, various types of addictions treatments. And on campus, we now have a recovery group, Refuge Recovery, coming in weekly to work with support groups. Also, treatment groups are now on campus, particularly individual therapy. So the Mental Health and Wellness Center does have addictions therapy. And you may have heard that Oregon is really lacking in community supports, and I'll get to that in a moment. But for now, therapy is available in the community to some extent. And these are types of addictions treatments, including medication and, of course, wellness for prevention and treatment. So the Mental Health and Wellness Center is at 541-463-5920. You can also send us an email. And there are statewide resources, emergency lines, local community resources, and they do have varying levels of availability. So I hope you will contact us if anything's up in the classroom. I hope you'll look into some of these signs and effects of addiction and start to maybe ask some questions of the students, see what's up with them, and maybe follow up if you need to. We're here for you, and thanks.